What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome to a brand new deck profile, coming at you guys with an updated version of Pure Dinosaur's Lost World Dinosaur, whatever you want to call it. This is my brother's build. It's been changed quite a bit since the last video I did. We're not running synchros in this build. I think that's one of the main differences. In the extra deck, main deck, a few slight changes that I'd fill you in on. And so yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the monsters, which consist of basically triple Oviraptor to start. Let me make sure I'm like in focus here. So yeah, triple Oviraptor, he's your main searcher, sender, one of the best cards in the deck without a doubt. You know, you can either send a dinosaur or add one when he's normal or special summoned, and then he has the ability to destroy a level 4 or lower dinosaur monster on the field, and then special summon one dinosaur type monster from his graveyard in defense position. Combos really well with cards like Lost World, etc., etc. You know, just get those baby effects, destroy him from deck with Lost World. This guy creates so many combos. You can search this card, which is basically your main win condition. This deck has no problem cycling through these turn after turn, which for most decks is a really, really big problem. It's a walking Book of Eclipse at 3,500 attack. It can destroy a monster in your hand or field to basically set all your opponent's monsters face down, and that stops a lot of link plays from happening, Ixies plays, you name it. So definitely want to play 3 of these boys. You can summon off Pill or his own effectors by banishing 2 dinosaurs from your grave. Alright, so to move on, we have 2 Giant Rex. This guy basically gets summoned when he is banished, and he gains 200 attack for each banished dinosaur, which doesn't come up too much. You're just using this guy mainly, you know, if you play in this build, we play Gold Sarg, so you can just Gold Sarg him, he'll get banished and summon out immediately. So if you open up like Oviraptor and Giant Rex, like that's like a free rank 4, or no, if you open up Oviraptor and what is it, Sarcophagus, it's a free rank 4 plus, you know, whatever you can do off the send or add effect with Oviraptor. So this card's very good. You want to play him at 2. 3 I think might be a little too much. Then next we play 2 Baby Ceratosaurus. 2 Baby Ceratosaurus. If he's destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can switch summon a level 4 lower dino type monster from your deck, which is Giant Rex. It's Oviraptor, Miscellaneousaurus. You could summon the Pettyranodon too if you wanted to. This main playmaker in the deck. You don't want to play 3 though, 2's fine. This guy pretty much does the same thing. If he's destroyed by a card effect instead of the graveyard, you can special summon a level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from your deck. So you can use this guy to summon out someone like Dogoran, the Kaiju, because he is a dinosaur himself, so keep that in mind. 1 Miscellaneousaurus. This card, obviously, it's only at 1, so you can only play 1, but you can pitch it. It protects all your dinosaurs from your opponent's activate effect during that main phase, and then it has a graveyard effect where you can banish it and other dinosaurs, and then you can special summon a dinosaur monster from your deck equal to the number of banished monsters by this effect, so including himself plus what other dinosaurs you banish, and that creates fodder to summon out this guy, which you're probably not always going to do because you can special summon Coatlas here by returning 5 banished dinosaurs to the deck, which is really good. But in most cases, you're going to normal summon Oviraptor, send this guy to the graveyard to add a double evolution pill because he does that, and why not? But his other effect is, I believe, is once per turn when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, quick effect, you can destroy 1 dinosaur type monster in your hand or face up in your field, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So he's like a number 38, sort of a little bit better with the deck. He does the destruction thing, which is nice. So that's it for the dinos in the dino deck. Obviously quite a few of them. And next we'll go on to hand traps, etc., etc. Just 3 Droll and Lock Bird. I mean, literally, I know sometimes budget's an issue, especially when it comes to hand traps, so don't feel like you need to play triple Droll. And next we play triple Ash. These are just probably the best 6 most like useful in like any situation against any deck card. Can't go wrong with Ash. Can't go wrong with Droll and Lock. But you could easily play like Valor and DD Crow if you didn't have the budget. But like the hand traps, I would say in this deck are important. Not only do they stop your opponent from playing, right? but they have an additional thing where they can fuel your graveyard to get non-dinosaur type monsters in your grave for a card like Double Evolution Pill, which is super key. So it's sort of like a two-edged sword, if you will, I don't know. Kumungus, Gamma and Dogoran for Kaijus, because ways to out stuff is cool, and you can search Dogoran off of Oviraptor. You can also summon them off of the Petty Ranodon as well. And we'll go into the spells here. We play triple Lost World, because it is Lost World Dino, so you need this card. Basically, all 9 dinosaur-type monsters lose 500 attack, so it just makes your opponent have a very hard time to get over anything. When you normal or special summon a dinosaur, you give your opponent a token, and then while they control that token, they can't target anything other than tokens. Yes, they can link it away, but in most cases, you can like just prevent them from linking it away if you play your cards right. Yes, they could probably just link the token away for something like Link Spider, but that might already screw up their play in sort of in a sense, if you know what I mean. But if they go to use like another monster, then you have like Conductor Tyrann on board, you just book their field. They can't use set monsters for link materials, so it's really good. And then if that token were to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can just destroy a dino from deck, which comes up a lot with cards like Oviraptor, Dark Hole, even just by attacking by battle. It's super clutch. And then we play Double Evolution Pill. Basically, special summon, you basically banish a dinosaur and 1 non-dinosaur type monster from your hand and or graveyard, and special summon a level 7 or higher dinosaur type monster from your hand or deck. So, and it ignores its summoning condition. So you can summon, you could summon this if you really wanted to. You could summon Ultimate Conductor Tyrann, or you could also summon Coatlas as well if you felt like maybe getting that spell negation might be a little bit more crucial. Maybe you're playing against a scrub lord like myself who's playing spellbooks. You're like, I want to negate all of his spellbook cards because, yeah, why not? You can go for the Koalas. But in most cases, you're going to go with the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno 3. Fossil Dig. Next, this card's just a generic searcher, so you kind of want to play this card. 3 Terraforming. I've seen some builds play 2, some builds play 3. The quicker you get to your Lost World, the better. I think that's something that can be commonly agreed upon. Double Gold Sarg, because you do play 2 Giant Rex, so this could come up twice. You also kind of want to see it in your opening hand, and also it's just Gold Sarg, so you can literally just use it for anything if you need to. Like maybe you want to get a Fossil Dig to your hand later on, or an Oviraptor to your hand later on, because maybe you don't have any more Giant Rexes left. It has that utility too, which is always nice. And lastly, for some of the one-of spells we're playing, 1 Twin. Probably could play more of these, but you know, back row hate against this deck is pretty rough, so you do want some sort of spell trap removal. Foolish, Dark Hole, and Interrupted Slumber, obviously, for the Kaiju package. So that's it for the main deck. I believe it's 40 cards. Made quite a few changes since last time. We were playing like Aolo and some Synchros and stuff. Different ratios of certain cards. So, but for the extra deck, we have 1 Underclock Taker and 1 Decode Talker. Really, all you want for links. You're never really going to be linking with this deck. You're just going to be making like a rank 4 and then like Conductor Tyranno with hand traps, and that's pretty much it. And then rank 4s we have Ragnar Zero, because as you know, your Lost World changes the attack of all non-dino stuff. So like going into this, you just pop something, you get a draw. Like it's super good. Dweller, Diamond Dyer, Tornado, Castel, Baguzga. Plan B basically is what you call this. And then the Utopia package, and Cowboy, Double Lagia, and Double Dolka. Pretty self-explanatory. Lagia is a walking judgment, stops spells, traps, and monster summons, and I believe inherent summons too. He doesn't stop monster effects. That's why you play Dolka. He basically can detach a material to negate a monster effect during either player's turn, and he only detaches 1, and he gets 2 materials, obviously. So like you can use that twice in one's turn. Stops hand traps, stops literally anything, you name it. So any monster effect, that is. So that's it for the extra deck. Pretty self-explanatory. No synchros, just a lot of rank 4s, a lot of dinosaurs. Actually, none of the Dolka and Lagia, neither of them are dinosaurs, which is kind of weird, but keep that in mind when you have your Lost World up. But anyways, that's it for this deck profile. Updated deck profile for dinos. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And as always, guys, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.